Hey guys, it's Michaela. I thought I would film my everyday makeup routine. I wear this look to work, to run errands, just if I need to get ready quick, then this is what I go to. So if you want to see what I do, just keep watching. Okay, so I'm going to start out with the Maybelline Master Prime by Face Studio. You'll see I use a few products from this line and I really love this primer. It's very soft. I just put it where I feel like I have some more textures and my pores are a little bit bigger. Just kind of smooths and preps everything out. Then I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. Acne Fighting Foundation. This is in the shade Porcelain. And I just like to apply it to the back of my hand and use the Real Techniques sponge to blend it out. This foundation is one that I always come back to. It's only $6 and I just feel like it has a really nice satin matte finish and it's very smooth. It's buildable if you want to build it up. I would say it's probably about light to medium coverage on its own, just one layer. But I really like this stuff. I think it's pretty dang good for $6, so way to go, e.l.f. I just make sure that I really get this blended down my neck well and into my hairline since I am fair and have light hair. I don't want any spaces there and I just like everything to look nice and seamless. And if you guys haven't used this sponge, I really recommend it. I think this is like my third one. They're like my favorite. And I use this damp. Alright, the next thing I'm going to go for is my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer, and this is in Fair. And I like to put this under my under eyes, down the center of my face, and then I also spot conceal with it. This is my favorite concealer. It holds up well throughout the day, and I think it is just great. Just going to go back in with that same sponge and just pounce that and make sure everything is blended out nice. Next, I'm going to grab my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour palette in the I think this is the light palette, and I'm going to use the banana shade. You can see I use that a lot, and I just like to use that under my eyes and just set that concealer. Kind of helps cancel out any more redness or darkness. And then I'm also going to grab my Maybelline Master Fix by Face Studio. This is a translucent setting powder, and I swear by this stuff. This is my favorite powder ever. I'm just going to set the rest of my face with it. It really just blurs everything, and I feel like it makes your skin look so soft and very smooth. This brush I'm using, you'll see it a lot through this video. It is like, I don't even know where it's from. It's so old and such a good kabuki. So it's one of those trusty steeds there. And you can see I totally dropped my powder and got it everywhere, so I'm just kind of cleaning it up. Next, I'm going to do my brows. For my brows, I like to use a spoolie brush, and then I go in with my Benefit Ka-Brow, and I'm in the shade 2. I really like this stuff, but it is very pigmented, so you'll see how much I blend here. I just use an angled eyebrow brush here, and I'm just filling in any sparse areas. Sorry, I had to use my mirror for this one. You all know how hard the brows can be. So I just kind of pack this in any sparse areas. Today, I wanted to keep it more natural, so I'm not really carving it out or doing much to them, just kind of giving them some more color. And you'll see how crazy I am about blending this stuff out here soon. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in, let's blend some more. I'm going to use the e.l.f. Clear Brow Gel here, and I'm just going to run it over my brows. This just kind of sets everything in place, and this gel is really awesome. I'm just going to blend a little bit more. I'm so funny about blending my brows out. And then the one thing about this brow product is sometimes you can get a little bit of fallout and flakes, so I just like to take my little kabuki and just kind of brush everything off. Alright, so next is eyes. I'm going to take my Lorac Pro Matte Palette. These are like my favorite eyeshadows. They're so pigmented and you can do so much with their looks. I love a matte eyeshadow. I'm just going in with the lightest color Bare, and I'm just going to do a base here on my lid, all over the lid there. Today I'm not doing anything too crazy with my eyes, just keeping it natural. And you'll see I'm going to go back in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit, and I'm just going to use the lighter contour color here and just throw that in my crease. This is something I really like to do if I have a day where I'm just more natural but I still want a little bit of definition. I'll use my contours, and sometimes I'll do a blush too, just to give it a little bit of color. So just throwing that into the crease, and then eventually I'll grab a different brush and use a darker contour color from that same palette and just define the crease a little bit more. And this works for bronzers too. I just felt like using this palette today. I haven't used it in a while. And I'm just going to take that blending brush again here and just blend those two colors together. Perfect. Yep, there's that brush again. You'll see it like a million times. I'm going to go in with some eyeliner here. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous Noir, and this is just a felt tip eyeliner here. I'm just doing a straight line across. I don't like to do a wing because I suck at them, and I know that if I have a really good eyeshadow day, then a wing will just completely mess it up. So I just like to play it safe. And I really like this eyeliner. It dries down really well and it doesn't smudge, and it literally is so hard to get off with your makeup remover, which is what I love in an eyeliner, because that'll tell you that it stays put all day. Really good for drugstore. Okay, and then I'm just gonna curl my lashes. This is like a super old, probably a Revlon eyelash curler. Then I'm going to go in with my L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara. I've been really loving this stuff lately. It really volumizes the lashes, and the color, this is the Blackest Black, I think is what it's called, and I just love it. And of course I had to get mascara all over myself today. My lashes are super long, so if I'm not very careful, then I will obviously get it all over myself. And I'm going to do the top lashes now, and you'll see I'm going to do the same thing. Of course. That can like ruin your day when you're doing your makeup. I was like, seriously, are you kidding me? Alright, and now that I'm mad, I'm just going to kind of clean that up the best I can there. I'm just like over it by this time. Alright, next I'm going to go in with the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. And oh my gosh, you guys, this stuff smells so good. And I like this because it's a really subtle bronzer, but just kind of warms up my face a little bit. This is just the light shade. So I just put that kind of all over the place. Next, I'm going to go in with the good old Hoola bronzer on my with a physician's, or not a physician's formula, a Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. I'm just going to contour out the cheeks a little bit here. I always make sure to blend up on my contour just to make sure I don't drag it down too far. And then you'll see that kabuki come back in to blend everything out. I seriously love that brush. I don't even know like what brand it is. It doesn't even have a handle anymore. Alright, next I'm going to take the e.l.f. blush brush. e.l.f. blush in Mellow Mauve, and this is just a Real Techniques powder brush. Really like this blush because it's not too intense. I don't really like a deep blush. I just blend it out again. And then the next thing I'm going to do is take my Too Faced Candlelight Glow highlighter. This is a dual highlighter, has the pink side and then the more nude side. I just kind of take both of those and just put them on my cheekbones and my temple. And then just down the center of my face and on my Cupid's bow. And then I'm going to take a little eyeshadow brush and then just put this on my brow bone as well as in the inner corner. And now for lips. Today I'm just using a gloss. This is by ColourPop and this is in the shade Fairy Floss. I was looking at it because I was like, what the heck, where's the color? But I really love this. This is a good top to any lipstick as well. And then the last thing I'm going to do is just spray with some L'Oreal Infallible Setting Spray, and that is it. And then I'll be ready to go. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed.